Lately, I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring, like a lot of you, I'm sure. And I'm happy to say that I can finally live out my dreams of storming a castle, running in there, and getting shot. Getting shot a lot of times. Holy crap, okay. Well, you know, at least I can enjoy the beautiful outdoors here in the lands between and enjoy getting attacked by a bear. Well, maybe I can just enjoy the beach then? Yeah, the beach, you know, the soft sand, the bright sun, the giant octopus trying to eat me alive. Oh wow. Okay, you know what? Let's just go for a swim. It'll help me clear my head and Alright, maybe this world isn't as great as I first thought to live in. But I can think of a few video game worlds that would be fun to live in.
Which video game worlds?
Great question, person who asked. Let me tell you, with my list of the top 8 video game worlds I'd like to live in.
Oh, it's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time.
While living in the world of Portal 2 could potentially mean I never get to eat cake again, it would also mean that I might have a portal gun. And let's be real, in a world where gas prices are what they are, that would be really nice. And if you can look past a psychopathic robot who wants to kill you and the many ways to die and or injure yourself and being trapped underground to repeat the same tests, breathing the same air over and over hoping to get out.
We just take carbon dioxide out of a room, freshen it up a little, and pump it back in. So you'll be breathing the same room full of air for the rest of your life.
I'd say the pros outweigh the cons, right? I mean, who wouldn't want to hang out with Wheatley?
Okay, ready? 1. Catch me, catch! Ow! Ow. I am not dead.
Let's jump to the complete opposite side of the spectrum now, to what is unironically one of my favorite things to do in video games. Chores! I'm being serious, why are you guys leaving? Yes, while I could just go outside and plant a parsnip in all 0 square feet of yard I don't have, doing it in the world of Stardew Valley is so dang peaceful. And even if I wasn't born as a protagonist, living as a villager would be alright too. I mean, just look at Linus. He's homeless and doing great. Alright, yeah, we're back on the dying side of the spectrum. But hear me out. So I decided to go with the world of Horizon Zero Dawn instead of the newest one, partially because I haven't played it yet, refer back to my previous statement about Elden Ring, but also they're technically in the same world anyways, so I don't think that really matters. And as somebody who's lived in both Colorado and Utah, I can say that being there with more nature and less people would be phenomenal. And yeah, the murderous robots might be seen by some as a negative, but I see it as an opportunity, because in this world, iRobot would have been a totally different movie.
Robots don't feel fear. They don't feel anything. They don't get hungry, they don't sleep. I do.
Reasons why the LEGO world would be great to live in. Number 1, you can be part of a ton of different beloved franchises. You'll have wacky and zany antics. You might experience what Deku would have experienced if he didn't train before using his new quirk. But you'll instantly pop back into existence after you die. Alright, I honestly don't have too much to say about this one. Mario Sunshine is based in a world where you live on a, as long as you fix everything, sunny resort island. It even comes with its own amusement park. To be fair, it's a fairly lame amusement park, but still. It could honestly be higher up on this list, and the only reason it isn't is because I do not trust the justice system here. It seems way too easy to get sent to jail. If they can mistake this for this, I would definitely not feel comfortable in a court of law. Alright, pop quiz. What do you get when you cross Stardew Valley with Pokemon that only want to show off their sick dance moves? Apparently Ooblets, and I love it. Ooblets is an indie game that's still being worked on, but is phenomenal. If you haven't tried it yet, I highly recommend it. The premise behind it is simple. You plant crops to grow cute little friends with a passion for the performing arts, and then go around and beat up everybody else by styling on them. It's a bright, fun world that I'm just sure would be a good time. Let me just get this out of the way. I like water. Sorry, I just felt like that was necessary before I introduce this next one. The world of Pokemon would be a young me's dream come true. Heck, it would be a grown-up me's dream come true. Specifically, not the Legends of Arceus world, but the mainline games. Preferably, I'd want to form my team of 6 and do some cross-region travel, a la Gold, Silver, and Crystal. But if I had to pick just one region worth of world and Pokemon to pick, I'd have to go with Hoenn. I won't try to pretend like there's no nostalgia in this decision, but I do truly believe that Gen 3 Pokemon are some of the best, with a lot of my favorites like Blaziken, Flygon, and Minun. And the world as a whole just feels fun to live in, with the hot springs of Lava Ridge and the tree houses of Fortree. But regardless of what region you get placed in, I just don't think you could go wrong with Pokemon. Again, not that one. Alright, my bias is coming out strong in this one. Megaman is one of my favorite video game characters of all time. Sorry, not that one. He's great, but no, not that one specifically. No, not that one either. There we go, that's the one. This version of Megaman, if you're unfamiliar with it, comes from the NT Warrior series. And if you think you've heard it called something else before, you're right. It's because that's the manga and anime name for it. The games, on the other hand, were called Megaman Battle Network. Semantics aside, this series is one I've been obsessed for years now, from the manga to the admittedly ridiculous toys to the anime. But for those of you less familiar, let me explain. The year is 20XX. You play as Lan Hikari, an elementary age kid and his own personal network navigator, or NetNavi, Megaman. While both are technically protagonists, you spend the objectively funner part as Megaman. You can switch between by jacking in, their words, not mine, to the internet in order to fight viruses and other NetNavis. There's a lot more to it than that, but that's a video for another day. Many older characters make their reprisals in this series as well, though under different appearances, such as Roll or Fireman. And the idea behind getting their weapons when you beat them is more or less the same. While Megaman still technically changes his body when he uses these weapons, they're instead stored as a form of chip, and he's now entirely dependent on Lan on deciding when that chip needs to be used. The interaction between the two is really great, especially as you uncover more of the story, and the supporting cast is awesome as well. Honestly, if you haven't checked out the series before, I really recommend it. There's a lot more I could get into about this, but that's a story for another day. Back on topic, the world of Megaman NT is similar to ours in a lot of ways, while also being super technically advanced. And I'd be lying if I said the idea of a NetNavi wasn't at least 90% of the motivation for this pick. It's essentially Siri if she had perfect AI, could fight, and a body. And actually, now that I say that out loud, I realize how creepy and problematic that could be. But anyways, back to the fighting. While you can fight viruses, and they're entertaining to a point, the real draw is fighting NetNavis. The main ways to do this are by entering a tournament, or you could get licensed to fight against evil world organizations and their society-destroying viruses. Yeah, did I mention Lan was in elementary school? Regardless though, with the world becoming more and more connected through technology, I find myself wanting NetNavis to be real much more frequently. Hey, thanks for watching my video. This may or may not have been just an excuse to talk about my love for the NT Warrior franchise, so I hope you enjoyed it. I plan on making more videos about it in the future. For now though, I'm gonna go play some Mega Man.